Right, we're live. Good evening, aliens and gentlemen. Welcome back to FRL's GT4 Thursday Night Championship. Group number 2, or tier 2, with me, King of the Hills, and LurchysGaming. How are you, Lurch?
Hello, how are we?
I'm fine, how are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Glad to be back after the nice break.
I was going to say, it's been a while, isn't it? I'm a bit rusty with all this stuff again now. I need to relearn it all, but yeah, looking forward to it. Did you have a good Christmas and New Year's and everything?
I did, yeah. I did indeed. Did yourself?
Yeah, not too bad.
Hopefully all the viewers did too, that see this.
Hope so. You had an extra special Christmas, seeing as you now got your very own racing car.
I have. Doesn't mean I'm very much faster though, but hey.
It didn't have the free temps now that I promised you.
No, I still can't take the Schumacher S6.
No, I don't think anyone can. I couldn't even do the Paul Ricard's right-hander at the end of the straight the other night. All over the place. Anyway, enough about us and more about this, especially as we're back for the first time. It feels like in ages. Well, at least 3 weeks, isn't it, I think? Hopefully this is all sounding alright and everyone can hear us through the stream. No feedback or anything. So, tonight, back to our usual schedule, I think, of a 40-minute race. This is round number 8 of... How many rounds we got? Is it 10 rounds this season?
10, I think, yeah.
10 rounds, so I think we're round number 8. We're getting to the business end of the season, where all the points
closer.
Count. Yes.
A little bit closer to the end.
And what makes it even more exciting is that we're at Bathurst.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
The land of the dead.
The ones where there'll be plenty of paint on the walls.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, we hope not, but just for viewers' sake, we hope so.
That's it.
Gives them something to look forward to, doesn't it?
Exactly. I tend to find this track is more of a survival track rather than a racing track. If you can get through the mountain, you've done good. So, what are we? 40-minute race, 15-minute quali, 40-minute race.
That's the one. Back to the normal.
Good.
No special this week.
That's it. One mandatory pit stop.
That's right.
I'm just trying to get the good old website up. No, that's the wrong one. So we can have a little look, see where everyone's standing currently. Just while we wait for quali. This is taking quite a while, isn't it? Oh, we're just waiting for one more person to cross the line. There we go. So yeah, we were. Let's have a quick look. You keep it. Oh, let me get to the garage. Keep an eye out who's going to be out first. It looks like Balls. Or
Jay.
No, someone's just nipped in there before. Looks like Robin Dobbin, perhaps. No, someone before him as well. Fearless Freak. No, Jay's out first. There we go.
think Jay was first.
Yep.
In his nice yellow Janetta.
That's it. We shall follow Jay on his outlap while I quickly look at the standings and all that good stuff. Which I'm really excited about tonight. So, yeah, round 8 Bathurst. We then have, next week, we've got Paul Ricard. And the following week after that is Barcelona. And I believe that's round 10 and the final round.
Looks like it is, yes.
That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, there's no more dates in the calendar after that.
Which,
so yeah,
Barcelona is the special one, so that's an hour and a half, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Jay now, so who have we got at the front? 911, who is... Jump on board with him. Hopefully the camera angles keep up with us tonight, because I noticed it's struggling a little bit recently. And yeah, on GT4 Thursday. Let's have a little look-see. Tier 2. So, top of the table currently, Mr. Jay Williams himself with 252 points. Closely followed by Fearless Freak. I say closely, he's got a little bit of a gap. 32 points. And then White Snake in third with 197. So, roughly 50 points between the top 3. So I believe the last race is probably a special race, like you said. So I imagine there'll be a lot to play for in that last race. But yeah, the table goes: Jay Williams, Fearless, White Snake, Pat's 24, then Big Balls, Robin Dobbin, Darren Mark, Dell in 8th, Shallow Lancer in 9th, Bo Humpbert in 10th. Some of these guys I'm not seeing on. Oh no, a lot of them are still here tonight. I know we've got a few newbies as well. It's always nice to see. Why Not See in 11th, Pascal / Hellraiser in 12th, Michael in 13th, ST Coella 14th, then Mean Man Moody is 15th, Big Time Dave, I Am Slow, who is not very slow. He's a liar, especially for someone on controller. But anyway, I think there's a mix up there because he seems to be above a couple of the guys that do have points. And then we've got Tro on 25 points, Wild Dog, and Simon, minimum record, so I don't think he's here. I think we've probably got a couple of newbies filling in for some of the guys that have dropped off over the weeks. And then the team standings: Interstellar Racing at the top of the pile by quite a distance, 493 points. Close Contact Racing with 335 points, so over 100 points difference there. And then the real tight bit then is then for like 3rd, 4th and 5th, where you've got Interceptors in 3rd with 333, Team V8 Arrows 315 points, and Duke Nukem is 311 points. So
that's very tight.
Yeah, it's very tight between the, I think, 2nd, 3rd and 4th, but as it stands, Interstellar are just running away with it currently.
Yeah.
Ooh, so somebody just span out there, and that might have cost Fearless Freak a bit of time. Span out on the
Robin Dobbin.
Was it Robin? No, it was a McLaren. It was a black and, so it's either Wild Dog or Mean Man Moody, one of the two. But it was right at that very last left-hander that you love, coming out of the mountain, and it may have affected Fearless's times. We're about to find out. As he's going to be the first to cross the line. So, your predictions for tonight?
Well, I'll have a look at qualifying times and then we'll... Why Not See's just nailed it into the Bentley curve barrier.
Yeah, that's the one, the Bentley barrier. So, a valid lap 122, which is White Snake. So we'll see what sort of time.
But I think it's going to be, if I was just to go off just now before qualifying, it's going to be I Am Slow, or no, Pat's 24, I Am Slow, and Robin Dobbin in the top 3.
You think that's
as it is?
That's what, for quali or for the actual race?
No, for the race. For the race.
So
Pat's putting in a magnificent time.
Oh, did he? What, in practice? Because you were just in practice with everyone, weren't you, a minute ago?
Yeah, getting a bit of practice for tomorrow.
Yeah.
He did a 2:15.
We've got the Friday night endurance race here tomorrow, haven't we?
We have.
And then we've got the Sunday GT3 race here as well.
Oh, lovely.
A whole week
packed
of
action here. Yeah.
3 to 9, Mr. Woodward, I believe. Puts himself in P6, but he's quite a way off the pace there compared to everyone else. So I think Woodward's a bit of a sneaky one for maybe getting a good result tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
He seems pretty good in a couple of races that I've done with him. Another new guy that's been welcomed
there we
into
go.
the fold.
Pat's 2:15.0.
Oh wow, there you go.
Yeah. I thought my 2:18.2 was fast.
Yeah.
That's nothing compared to that.
No, they're like astronaut times, not quite alien times.
Yeah.
So the Dark Horror, that's another new guy. apparently an amateur, but I don't really go by that anymore.
We kind of learnt that, didn't we, with I Am Slow?
Yes.
And another couple of people we've gone, no, that's not right.
Yeah, the game, I don't know whether it's probably a case that they've been playing the game for a long time, or just very good at racing games, and then they jumped on board with this and just picked it up instantly.
Straight away.
Yeah. I'm not sure what happens maybe if you were to uninstall the game and then reinstall it. Does that reset all your stats? In which
I wouldn't say so, because it would be saved.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
I would say you keep all your save files.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I suppose unless you delete the save file at some stage, but I don't know why anyone would. Unless, of course, you've gone from PS4 to PS5, that could also be a reason. Not everyone moves all their stuff across, do they? Or their save files across. So that could be another reason. But yeah, definitely, I've seen some of these. Considering I've got a white number next to my name, and I get my ass kicked quite regularly by people with red numbers. The numbers mean that coloured numbers that mean absolutely nothing. Just say that we've got number 4 Pat's about to cross the line again. Like he didn't improve there. Number 69, Robin Dobbin, going through the mountain currently. He's the next one on a valid lap. We'll see if he can improve. One thing I like about Bathurst is it's got some amazing camera angles.
Yeah, even just as a normal broadcast, you get a bit of a helicam, get a bit of everything, don't you?
Yeah. I like the really tight ones where it's down low at the curb and you can see them whizzing past. It's beautiful for the highlights, beautiful for the comms. As Robin Dobbin's coming down to the... would you class that as a chicane?
I class it as a chicane. It's the chicane I don't like.
Yeah, I know.
In a GT3, but I did alright in a GT4.
So this track is much more manageable in a GT4 than it is GT3s. It's a whole different ball game. And Robin Dobbin has just improved there. He went from 5th to 3rd with a 1:16.6, I believe. Right, who's next across the line? Number 78, Dell. He's on a valid lap. Back in the trusty Chevy. He's been out of action for a little while, Dell, hasn't he?
He has. He bought a new wheel, and he had to wait for a couple things to arrive, and now it's good to see him back on track again. He's been out for a good 3 weeks, hasn't he? 3-4 weeks maybe.
Okay, so, just as we see, sorry Troy, jumped on board with you there at the wrong time. Trying to find someone that hasn't set a lap yet. I am slow. Let's give him a follow as he's comes through the. It's called Skyline, isn't it? That bit.
I believe so. Yeah.
Let's get the old corner names up as well at some point. See, we don't know what I Am Slow's pace is in the GT4s yet. That's one thing, I suppose, isn't it? Because we know he's rapid in the GT3s, but
yeah, he's unbelievably fast.
I'm not sure I've seen him in the 4s, so this could be interesting. All the way from Australia, I believe. I Am Slow. I think it's Australia. It's either Australia or New Zealand. I always get the flags mixed up. But
yeah, it's one of them.
I was always told to ask if they're from New Zealand first, because it's less offensive to New Zealanders. There we go. He's coming around the last corner now. I believe that's a valid lap, so let's see what time he's about to post. And there we go. 4th. Puts him up to 4th, so he's still not slow. Even in the GT4. Just as I say that, he spins off and hits the wall. Oh no, he didn't. Who was that? That was somebody else. Just to come around the first turn. So who else? Jay's still not set a lap yet.
No.
I don't think he's a great fan of Bathurst.
Well, by the just speaking to him, he's like, "Damn, damn wall, damn wall. Oh, that's another wall."
Yeah.
It was quite amusing, sat there listening to him like practicing.
Well, he's
Trying to
just
get
made it
this
out of the Bentley corner or Bentley barrier. And his car looks untouched and pristine, so I don't think he's hit any walls on his way around.
He did say with this, if you jump on board with him and do the inside, his car tops out at 149 miles an hour.
Which
So
is pathetic.
on this,
or is it?
no, it's not very good. The Audi GT4 is, I managed to get it to 160 in 6th gear, and obviously the Audi's got 7 gears. The 7th gear is a bit useless, but you know, I reckon it would probably go, if you get a good exit out of the Bentley Cav, I reckon you could probably get 162 maybe.
In the Audi?
So, in the Audi, yeah.
Okay.
So, really, Jay needs to make all his time up in the mountain section.
Yeah.
Because, look, see, he's going to be a bit of a sitting duck in all the straights. Same with all the other Janetta guys, Tro, obviously Jay, Big Balls. They're all going to have problems along the straights.
So are we thinking it's the slowest car in a straight line out of
all them all, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Well, we know the BMW is pretty damn rapid down the straights. How it fares in the mountain section, I don't know.
Well, I Am Slow's gone 0.7, well, just short of 8 tenths behind Pat's.
There we go. It's a shame he joined the group so late, because he could have done really well in this league if he had started from the beginning.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's around long enough. He seems to have fitted in quite well with everyone, so hopefully he's around for the long haul.
So at the moment, the McLaren, the 163, 165 before braking. That's big time Dave. As he goes off there at the last chicane bit. He's just saving...
what was the Janetta topping at 150?
Yeah.
So he's potentially losing 15 mile an hour to
yeah.
everybody else.
Which is a lot.
That is a lot, yeah.
We'll see what the Chevy is as Whitesnake's just coming down the back straight. It's just interesting to see what cars actually do pull out and how fast they do go down that back straight there. Because when Jay said that, I thought, that's a bit strange, like, you know?
Yeah, but that could... Was he getting a good exit out of the back straight? I mean, probably the better straight to judge is probably the first straight, because it's...
Yeah, he was, yeah, he wasn't... You know, it was all rather consistent. But it is literally 150, his idea is flat out, like... 6th gear, he can't go any faster. But the Chevy's 160.
Someone's had a bit of a moment on the number 57. That was Dark Horror, one of the newbies who's put his name up there already. Jay did set a time in the end then, just about 3 and a bit seconds off the pace. Where's his teammate? Big Balls. A little bit lagging behind. Who we got left to come over the line? Woodward. Where is he?
That's just a shame. I can't see the BMW speed.
How can you not?
No, it won't let me drive.
Oh, yeah, I need to make sure I'm set on the... We'll get let Fearless get over the line, and then remember to change it to the front runners. So this is looking to be pretty much our top, our starting lineup. Pat's in P1, followed by I Am Slow in P2, Robin Dobbin in P3. followed by... Ooh, did I change? Oh, I didn't change it in time, did I? Time to garage. Pats. Let's jump on with Pats. Well, actually, we'll jump on with I Am Slow, because it's better to jump on with the person behind. So yeah, sorry, Dark Horror, then Fearless 5 in 5th. Whitesnake 6th. Why Not See 2020. Needs to update that. In 7th. Tro in 8th. Bo Humpert 9. Jay Williams 10th. And then final 10, we've got Shadow Lancer, Big Time Dave, Big Balls, Dell, Woodward, LurchysGaming in 16th. No, that's an error. So it will be Hellraiser in 16th. Then Darren Mark, then Symbols, and I believe Elysium jumped in right at the end. He was trying to get into the race, whether he did or not. I didn't see his name there, so
It was a full grid.
it was a full, yeah.
Without
I think it might have been a
Elysium.
full grid. Okay, maybe he was meant to jump in the other tier then, perhaps.
Maybe.
Let's have a quick look. See. Yeah, we've got a minute or two to wait now.
Do you want to get on with Pats?
Yeah, I'm on.
And I'll get on with Jay, considering that's 10th.
Yeah, I'm on with I Am Fast. I am rapid.
Super speed.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse me. Are we on the YouTube bit? Because I just want to check something. There we go, tier 2. Turn the volume down. So yeah, 2.5 minutes to wait. I think now looking at quali, I think pretty much the top 3 could be the top 3 that finish.
Which is what I said.
Yeah, I think you did, didn't you? It was them 3. I think potentially Dark Horror could be a bit of a dark horse in this race, and perhaps I don't really know what his pace is like. This is the first time I've seen him, I think, driving, so for all we know, he could be rapid when it comes to the races. Yeah, I get a funny feeling we're probably going to end up with roughly this top 3, whether it's in that order or not. We know Pats is very consistent from previous races, so I think it's going to be a case of whoever gets out front out of these 3, first one to make a mistake. Whoever makes the biggest mistake, which is what Bathurst is all about, really, isn't it? You need to hook up a perfect lap every lap. Otherwise, you're going to have to repair damage, pretty much. Especially if you're in the high downforce cars, like the McLaren, maybe the Ginetta, perhaps. As me and you know from experience, you take one little tap with that car, and it's, especially the McLaren, and it's undrivable. Whereas I was practicing around here in the Nissan the other day. Obviously it's GT3, but I could hit the wall and then still carry on. It didn't really affect the car too much.
Yeah, we hit the wall in the McLaren. It's like, yeah, pretty much race over, like 10 minutes of damage.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the car was still drivable, but it was... I say drivable, I mean it would go forward. But you try turning it at any sort of speed and you're just going to lose it. Yeah, here we go. 10 seconds to go.
10 seconds.
The nerves are kicking in for everyone now.
It's always the same with this place, isn't it? It's one of those where you really need everyone to just, it's easy to say, but not crash.
Yeah.
Because once one crashes, definitely on that left-hand bend, going up the mountain, if someone spins out and parks their car across the track, it's gonna look like it's gonna look like Ipswich Demolition Derby race.
Well, like I did, like I did the other week. It's that I think the killer one. I mean, once you get used to this track, the two high-speed left-handers, as long as you've hooked your car up fairly well, they're not that bad. And you can just come off the accelerator and you can get round them quite comfortably. The one that always kills me is this, the one they're coming up to now. So you've got this first left-hander and then the next left-hander. This is the difficult one, I find.
Because it kind of goes, it's like a little hump in the road, and it goes a bit light, doesn't it? The car goes a bit light. You hit the brake, and next thing you know, you're going straight on.
I think from where you go to like on camber to off camber, because you get a really tight banking where it kind of pushes your car through, but then as you start going up the hill, the camber just falls away from you. So if you've still got too much accelerator or too much steering lock, your rear end just goes, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And then, yeah, you're a sitting duck. Well, I say you're a sitting duck, you're just a roadblock, essentially. Yeah, the most important thing, lap one, is just everyone get through the mountain. Even if you have to lose a couple of seconds to the car in front, just get through the mountain on the first lap. Because then after the first lap, field spreads out, life becomes a little bit easier.
Yeah.
But who knows? Even when I've seen guys going through, like on the endurance race that we did a few weeks back, everyone took the mountain section really, really slow. Hellraiser, a little bit sideways there. Everyone took the mountain section really, really slow, but someone's...
There's half a barrier gone by a Mercedes.
Yeah, I didn't see which Mercedes it was, but...
I think it was...
I don't want to change my camera at the moment.
Why not C, I think?
Yeah. Put a little bit of debris over the road. At least it's not a...
Or bow hunt.
At least it's not a brake marker. So we've already got a couple of people lagging behind. Wild Dog's got a little bit of catching up to do, but he can probably bomb it down the straight now and catch up. We've got somebody in the pits already as well. Do we think that's Dark Horror?
He's obviously not pushed drive.
He didn't push the button. What a shame for him, because he was P4 on, from what I know, is his first race. I mean, did he race? Did we see him in a race before Christmas?
No, I don't think we did. Oh, and that's someone's gone off at the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't see it at the moment. I'm just locked in at the front. So here we go. Side by side. Obviously P4's big gap next to Robin Dobbin there, where Dark Horror should have been. Green light, go, go, go. As we come down to the first corner.
Oh, it's all nice. It's all nice so far.
Yeah. I am slow, got a little bit wobbly coming out of the first corner, but all seems to be fairly good at the moment. No argy-bargy, but as we know, this part is the easy part. So if we can get to a better camera angle, because I know that...
Dark Horse is out. Wild Dog is stuck on the pits, I think.
So we're all coming up to the first corner now. Well, the first corner that actually matters. And... all the timing screen's going mad. All seems fairly clean at the moment. Pats is just he's gapping everyone already, so it's going to be more of a race between second and third.
But remember, there's still 38 minutes to go.
Exactly, and it's Bathurst, so...
Yeah, anything can happen.
So, I'm trying to find
the helicopter cam along the top of the mountain. Oh, it's just beautiful, isn't it?
But doesn't it disappear after a while? You can't actually see anything when they go off a certain part of it.
Well, I've done it through, so it is just helicam. It looks so good.
I'll have to go on that in a minute. I remember
go behind the trees and stuff. It looks awesome.
I'm pretty sure once you get to a certain point on the helicam, it doesn't go high. It doesn't go high enough up the mountain, so you can't actually see anything at a certain point. I remember. So we've got number 57. Oh, that's Dark Horse. Dark Horror trying to catch up.
Wild Dog is in the pits. I am slow. 2 seconds behind Pat's 24.
Yeah, so Pats is just leaving everyone at the moment, as per usual.
Yeah.
Pit lane is now open for anyone that needs it. At the moment, I don't think I've seen a single overtake. Although we might see one now. Robin Dobbins.
Well, that's someone else in the pits.
Probably, I'm not too sure. I mean, Dark Horror has done amazingly well to sort of
symbols
catch up. Can we not get it? Ah, wrong button. Apologies for my terrible camera work here.
Got big balls, bows, struggling to keep up with Big Time Dave in that McLaren.
Is
he? Yeah, along the straights.
From what I can tell, Big Ball's only races.
Ooh, Shadowlance has just hit the wall at that corner where you didn't like.
Oh yeah. And he's just tapped the inside corner here as well. To be fair, the last time I raced, that wasn't even the corner that I first wrecked at. It was the next one with the sort of yellowy green sign.
Yeah.
I'd never touched that wall ever, at any point, and then first lap, first race, I can't hit it. So this little battle here at the front is getting quite tasty at the moment.
God, we got loads of cars here. We've got I Am Slow. 4 attempts behind him, we've got Robin Dobbin. Then Fearless. Oh no!
Oh no, that's going to cause some...
Oh no! And there's another one there that's just been wiped out. That was Why Not See just hit that. Bent, yeah. I think it was Bowhunt that lost control there.
Yeah, I kind of lost track of what was going on there. We've had another accident in the mountain as well at the moment. Number 78, I believe, but I'm going to stay on board with these guys because it's getting quite tense now.
Yeah, this is going to be good racing here.
Yeah, Robin Dobbins desperate to get past. Why Not See? By the looks of it, Why Not See's gone wide at the chicane. He's come back onto the track just about, but he's going to lose an awful lot of time there, and I think he's going to lose places now to Bohan Burton. I thought Fearless Freak, but he seemed to have backed off a little bit there. Janetta's just gone into the pits. I think that was Tro's Janetta.
That is, yeah.
He took a whack up there, didn't he, I think?
He did, he took a bit of an ass. I think he drove into the Aston Martin.
What it was, here we go. So we've got Fearless Freak and Shadow Lancer going at it. Followed quite closely by Jay at the moment as well.
Oh, even though that Jeanette is not the fastest in the straight line, I think if Jay can keep himself in the slipstream just to give him that extra mile an hour, I think he'll be okay.
He's going to have to, isn't he, really? Well, this is
he doesn't really want to be leading that little slipstream train, if you know what I mean.
No. You never want to be at the front of the DRS train, do you?
No, preferably not. Oh, what's going on here? Is this this is back markers here.
Yep.
Oh, this isn't good. That's Wild Dog. Oh no, what's going on?
I think.
Wild Dog's binned it.
I think that.
Oh no!
Jay's nearly gone as well.
Oh no!
Oh, there's all sorts of chaos in the mountain. That's why we love Bathurst. This is so much better when
action here. Plenty of that.
I don't mind all the chaos when I'm not actually in amongst it. It's not too bad watching it from here, watching it from distance. And Bohan Bert's just gone all sorts of sideways there, but he's managed to rescue it.
I just caught that then.
Front guys have all gapped. Fearless has obviously hit a wall again somewhere. He's going quite slow. At the moment we've got Balls who's sort of stuck between a BMW sandwich. Fearless is having a mare of a time. He's going to have to pit now. He may even have quite severe damage out of that, I reckon.
I would say so, because he's all over the road. He's going to take out his teammate if he's not careful.
Yeah, how far that bonnet is, how far his bonnet's been lifted.
Yeah.
So lucky for him, he's probably got a sideways steering wheel, I'd imagine, the way he's driving, but who knows. Yeah, he's wobbling all over the place. I think he's taken. Yeah, he's got a pit. I reckon we'll probably see a minute or two.
Got a nice little battle there. Oh no, Fearless
that?
Freak nearly just wiped out Big Time Dave.
Is that who that was? Yeah.
Nearly, yeah.
So, have we got any close battles again now?
Yeah,
So, Robin
well,
Dobbin
we
in the
did have
pits.
Robin Dobbin, but he's in the pits.
Yeah,
We've got
in the pits as well.
Bow Hunt and Shadowlancer. This is the closest at the moment, unless that looked quite close on the map. Apart from that, we've got White Snake and Why Not. They're probably the closest-ish. That seem to be.
I think Shadowlancer looked like he may have touched the wall going around the right-hander, because it's allowed Bert to kind of get over the back of him now. Well, Bert's gaining on him, but as we know, this is not really. There's nowhere to really overtake here at the top of the mountain. But
No, you don't. Yeah, I wouldn't even chance. I wouldn't even chance it here because
No.
the bumps there. Oh, that was close.
yeah, different braking points there. I think Bohart Bert's got a little bit more confidence going over Skyline than Shadowlancer did there, and it almost caused another bump. But look at this. Jay Williams suddenly appearing in the picture in P7. Where did he come from?
I'm gonna stay on with Bow Hunt Bat, I think.
Yeah, that's who I'm on.
You know, you've got all three in shot.
I think Bert will probably. I think Bert's got the making of Shadowlancer up in the mountain.
See,
by the
look at
looks
them.
of it.
They're just dropping Jay like no
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, he's got absolutely no chance of keeping up there, has he?
No.
But now we're back into the twisty-turny bits. He's able to catch back up again a little bit. I don't know how good the Ginetta is in the corners, but I imagine it has to be fairly good. Otherwise, what's the point of even the car existing?
Yeah, well, Jay said it's a really good car to drive. Like, you know, it seems solid, but then he saw the top speed and he was like, oh no.
Why Not See has just overtaken Whitesnake, going up the main straight, up the first straight.
Oh, we got a nice battle here now. We've got Dark Horror, Big Time Dave,
Oh yeah.
and Darren was in the picture, but it's kind of
Darren's
kind of
managed to,
just kind of
gap
went.
it now, I think. Dark Horror back up into P12 from starting from the pits.
Brilliant.
Did say he's my dark horse. Come on, Dark Horror. I want a top 3 for you. I want a podium. Make one of my predictions come true for once. White Snake is fairly close to Why Not See at the moment, but I don't know whether he's got the pace to get up to him. Although he gained on him a bit there. Somewhere I noticed you can gain an awful lot of time is Skyline, because some guys are just a bit nervous with it and they tend to brake quite early. Don't really need to brake too much before the mountain, I find. Before the actual drop of the mountain, you're kind of meant to trail brake over it.
It's more the fact of the bumps. If you're on the brakes and you're at those bumps and you are on the brakes, say heavy and hard, thing is it skips you over it, and next thing you know, and that's when it's just disaster, isn't it?
Yeah. You can't.
As I found out how many times.
Yeah, too many.
Too many times.
Too many times. But we won't go into that.
But yeah, you got balls. No, we haven't. Oh, unlucky Horror. Horror's. Oh no, that's not. Yeah, Horror's just kind of bent it just before Bentley. He's just hit the wall. Yeah, he was on fire then. Literally on fire.
He's done a lot of damage though, has he?
Doesn't look like it.
No. The thing is, as we know with Bathurst, you can make up so many places just by keeping it fairly clean. You don't even have to keep it. You don't even have to drive perfectly around it. As long as you can, maybe only have to pit for damage once instead of 6 times, then you're always going to gain places. I mean, gaps between sort of first and last place now.
It would be nice to see how fast this Audi catches Jay up on this straight.
Who's this? Woodward, yeah?
Yeah, he's 2.3 seconds. He was 2.6. He's 2.2 now.
Nice different camera angles rather than doing the same one the whole time. He's definitely catching him, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely. The Jay's up to 5th.
That's what I mean. So it just goes to show you don't have to be the quickest guy around here, so long as you're clean. As long as you can not hit the wall, you've got every chance of doing well at this track. That's why I love it.
And it's all spread right out now. It's all a bit. Got Big Time Dave and Darren Mark. They're pretty close. That's probably the closest we've got at the moment, apart from. No, Woodward is he's dropped off a bit now. So yeah, by the looks of it, that generator is really quick in the mountains and it's good, but unfortunately it loses out on this top end.
Yeah.
So if I go on, so it's saying 2.6 seconds out of the Bentley cabs. Let's just see how much he can catch Jay. There's 2 tenths. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Before his braking zone.
Yeah,
that's pretty incredible, isn't it? That just shows the difference of speed.
Yeah. And all that time that Joe's just made up, he's now going to lose in these 2 straights.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stay on board with Woodward at the moment, and on bonnet cam at the moment, and see if he can actually catch him. Jay needs. It's these 2 corners here that Jay really needs to be clean with. Everywhere else is just not as vital, because these are the sections where he's going to get caught up. Here we go.
Oh, the Wild Dog's just hit the wall, and he spun up on the top section here.
Has he?
Yeah, he's managed to hit the wall and keep it on track. Oh, no, he's binned it at Skyline.
Was he?
Yeah.
By Humpbert's getting a little bit too close for comfort for
Shadow Lancer
at the moment.
Shadow Lancer has no wheels on my screen.
What?
No.
Apparently
it's that new Aladdin car. It's like a flying carpet.
Yeah, in his magic carpet ride. There we go. He's gone a little bit wobbly through there. That's going to allow Bert up.
Yeah.
And from what I remember, the Mercedes is magnificent around this track. I drove it for the endurance race, and it is the one and only track that I enjoyed driving the car around. To be honest, it's amazing around here. The torque to get you up the mountain is just beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's just very,
you didn't want to be doing that, Bohun. Oh.
Just literally as I was about to say, it's a very stable car. Bohun makes me eat my words.
Because we did it, didn't we? We did a lot of research on this track, and that curb literally just drops, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which, when we watched that video, it said that curb, when it drops, when you come off it, it makes the car really unstable.
Yeah. Although I drove practicing around here in the Nissan the other night, it's that bit. I've never had such a stable car going through that section. My problem was the 2 high-speed left-handers at the top.
Where there's a car off track there. That's Wild Dog.
Where is he? Is he?
His car his tyres are pointing left.
He's totaled that completely, isn't he? Is he going to make it to the pits without wiping out all the...
I don't think so.
Right.
No, I don't think he can turn left.
Oh, sorry, yeah, left. He wants to hope that wall's going to take him all the way to the pits. Or he's going to have to, or he's just going to have to suck it up. He's not going to get that car turned, is he, towards the pits?
I don't think so. No.
I think he's actually stuck. That's a shame. Unlucky Wild Dog.
Oh, Dell's gone for a spin at the first corner.
Got a couple of close battles going on now. Just look at Tro.
Tro's
Tro
all the
going
way
after me, man Moody.
right at the back.
Yeah. And the Janetta. I think he's going to. Don't know whether he. Problem is, see, this is the problem for maybe the guys in the Janetta is. If you're in front, fine, but if you're behind the car and your only opportunity of overtaking is through the hardest part to overtake on, and there he goes, he's got the move done on me, man Moody. As I say that, if your best opportunity to overtake is the mountain, which is nigh on impossible to overtake on, then what do you do?
No, I don't know. I don't know what you do. But Bo Hunt, right on the back of Shadow.
Is it?
Yeah, right on the back, like, right on the back. Oh, he's done exactly the same!
Again!
Oh!
Same spot as well.
And he did really well to keep that as well.
Yeah. Oh,
no.
That's just ruined his race. That's going to allow... Oh no, so this is a lap car behind him, I assume. Who's in the thing behind him?
That is Dell.
That's got to be Dell, isn't it? Yeah.
It is Dell, yeah.
So he's trying to unlap himself.
Oh! There's a Mercedes gone off there.
A Janetta. There was a green. That was Ballsy's Janetta as well.
Oh, Ballsy's, was it? Yeah, yeah. From a distance, it looked like a Mercedes.
I think another car was involved. Sure. I think a Mercedes might have been involved with it, but Balls was the one that was sideways.
Well, Balls has just gone straight back to the garage, so he must have had some serious damage.
Yep. Well, either way, he's going to have a long sit there now. Whether he is going to retire, I don't know. I
That's the Bo Hunt burn of the Mercedes, number 32 Mercedes coming into the pits. White Snake is now in the pits. Mr. Fast, I Am Fast is in the pits.
Yep.
Shadowlance is also in the pits.
Everyone coming
but it's about that time and it's halfway.
Yeah. Midway point pit. I'm just on board with Dark Horror at the moment because he's clambering all over the back of Robin Dobbin. How is Robin Dobbin so far back? Oh, he's pitted. He must have pitted a little while back. I know he had a bit of damage as well. So maybe these two guys, Robin Dobbin and Dark Horror, could make up some places now.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Yeah, you've got a lot of people who still need to pit, so the time they pit, Robin Dobbin and that are going to be there, aren't they? They're going to be there.
I'm curious to see when Bo Hunt comes out of the pits and whether Robin's going to...
I was just thinking that now.
Take him. He's got a lot of damage. Well, I say a lot of damage compared to some people. Oh, the damage is fixed.
Yeah,
like
he's
magic.
Gone. So when... Oh, he's got Robin Dobbin.
Yeah,
Robin Dobbin was up there, was he not? Or he was
I've lost track of
high up.
He was at one stage, but I think he had he span at one point, I think, in the mountain somewhere. So he's had to make a little bit of time up there.
Dark Horror's behind.
Oh, okay. No, you were right. It was a BMW. Balls obviously is taken out. Shadow Lancer, who was in the BMW, so you were right when you said a Beamer, but it was Balls and Shadow Lancer that was involved in that. Shadow Lancer's still in the pit at the moment.
Hellraiser's just leaving now. Mr. Woodward is in the pits. Jay is still going for the long run.
Yep, well, why not? He's managed to stay out this far at the moment, and he's, as far as I can tell, I don't even think he's touched the wall yet.
No, neither is Mr. Pats.
That Beamer just catching up with him. His car looks in mint condition at the moment, so if he comes through and gets a top 3 here, I don't want to hear him ever moan about Bathurst ever again.
No, but I think that Beamer's a lapped car anyway.
It is, yeah. But he was...
Because why not? It's just coming up the first long straight here.
Let's jump on board with I Am Slow, who seems to be... Is he catching his teammate? Or is he... No, is he? He's ahead of his teammate. There's a timing screen. Oh. What's going on there? Is there a delay on the timing screen? So he should be ahead of him. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's changed now. The battle's going on. I think it seems to be it at the moment, isn't it? Until I think once everyone's
They're all
pitted,
rather separated.
I think it's that time though where everyone's pitting, it kind of throws it all out. I Am Slow is gonna be able to take Darren Mark any second, I reckon. Although Darren Mark still needs to pit, it'd probably be wise for him to do so now rather than lose time fighting Mr. I Am Rapid. Yeah, I Am Slow is all over the back of Darren Mark. He's going to lose out to this position, I reckon. So we're going to depend on top speed now. Here we go. Bit of a drag race.
You had a hell of a drive out of there then in that McLaren. You had a really good drive.
Inside of this McLaren looks beautiful. Interior. Doesn't seem to be catching him though. It's one thing I remember. I've never really driven the GT4 version of the McLaren, but I know in the GT3 it's not got a great top end.
No.
Amazing round the high speed corners, but not at top end. So Darren Mark's sticking it out. He's going to try and fight him again. So this is again where you've got this kind of balancing act between a car that's great round the mountain versus a car that's great on the straights.
Yeah.
So you've got the Beamer that's amazing on the straights, and in theory, I Am Slow we know is quicker than Darren Mark. No offence, Darren, but I Am Slow is quicker than Darren Mark, but he hasn't got the speed to get. Look, he's not catching him, even in the slip. He's still not catching him. But now he's only over overtaking. Here we go. Oh, can we get up at that? There we go. His best overtaking opportunities are in the mountain, where it's nigh on impossible to overtake. So.
Well, we got White Snake and Big Time Dave pretty close.
How close? Because I'm going to follow. Oh, here he goes. He's just made the move. Well done. I don't know how much of that was. Oh, go on.
Big Time Dave was in the pits. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I don't know how much of that was Darren maybe sort of letting him through or not. Maybe he didn't want the fight, but or if he got a little bit wobbly, I couldn't really tell. But that's what I Am Slow needed. Now he can stretch his legs and try and make
chase
some
down
moves.
Mr. Williams.
Yeah, who hasn't pitted and is only 30 seconds ahead. So that says to me that I Am Slow is currently net P2. Right, because it's going to be longer. It's definitely longer than a 30-second pit stop here.
I would say it's about 45, wouldn't you? 45, 50 seconds.
Yeah, because the exit's only a couple of seconds, but the entry's probably a little bit longer depending on where you are.
That's it. Jay's in the pits.
Yeah, so I think we're going to see Mr. Slow now go past Jay.
So Pats is pitted and he was still 9 seconds in front.
Yeah, well, has Pat's made a mistake?
No, he's been in the pit.
I remember seeing the gold Merc having a bit of a wobble, but I think that might have been Bohun Burt.
There goes I Am Slow. Oh, there's a smashed up BMW there of Hellraiser.
Why not see he's going to be gaining on Darren Mark here. Looks like he's got quite a decent run out of the first corner. Is he going to be able to do him on the straight?
That bonnet doesn't look too good.
No, but I think he's got him here. I think he's going to. Oh, well done, Darren. He's taking the defensive line, no about there. So why not C's moved up into P4. Now Darren Mark's got to worry about Whitesnake catching him.
Ooh. One of those Chevys, I don't know if it was... Yeah, Dale just clipped the wall on the...
Oh, did it?
clipped the wall there. Yeah.
So there he goes. There's Whitesnake moving up into P4 now. Darren Mark seems to be struggling a little bit around the mountain. I know the BMW isn't the ideal car for the mountain section, but does seem to be struggling quite a bit around there. There's 2 cars now that he seems to have just let through. I mean, I don't know whether there's any point of you trying to fight cars like that if you've still got to pit and everyone else hasn't. And now going to see 2 more people in the pits. Me Man Moody and Shadow. I think Shadow Lancer has retired. We might have an early retirement from Shadow Lancer after that crash with Big Balls. Big Balls still here? Or has he left he's left the lobby? I believe Balls has left the lobby.
Who?
Balls, after that crash with Shadow Lancer. Shadow Lancer's retired, he hasn't moved for a lap or 2 now. Me Man Moody's on his way back up the pits, so now the only person
2
left
people has retired.
Yeah, I thought that as well. We did it, yeah, because we had a full grid, didn't we?
We did.
Dark Horror's still here. I've lost track of who that could be, to be honest. As we watch,
I'll be able to tell you.
Big Time Dave is catching Bo Humpert at the
Wild Dog.
Oh, was it Wild Dog? Oh, yeah. It's understandable in retiring, but I mean, shouldn't be leaving the server really.
Just in case it lags.
Yeah. Mate, you got done for that, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Accidentally.
4 penalty points.
Yeah.
That was just a bit of a rage quit.
I didn't think you didn't really know that was a rule to start off with, or at least
I didn't. Even though I read the rules, it was just, you know what it's like, you read the rules, you think it's all common sense, and then you miss a stupid rule.
Yeah.
It's one of them ones you miss one rule that you don't read, and you feel stupid about it, you know, and then you're like, oh well, you know, I agreed to the rules, and obviously
it's just one of them. It's easy to miss and easy to gloss over. And I think it's also one of them rules that you kind of think, well, hang on, I'm not going to retire in a race. I don't need to retire, and then you just don't think about it.
Yeah.
And you have a bit of a wobbly, and
it happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, lesson learned.
Won't do it again. I've sat out in a couple of races for 50 minutes, but it is what it is, isn't it?
I mean, if I was doing it's like a 2-hour endurance, taking them penalty points might not be as much of a bother, but still, you need to. The whole point of it is to stop. For anyone that doesn't know that's watching, the whole reason that the FRL don't allow people to leave the lobby during a race is because it can glitch the server out a little. It doesn't glitch the server, but it just makes it stutter a little bit, which if you're doing 100 mile an hour around the top of the mountain and your screen glitches ever so slightly, that could be the death of you. So
it's concentration to like even more concentration when it comes back. Concentration's gone, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
And then bang! Next thing you know, you come over the skyline at 400 mile an hour and you're going down over the thing.
Yep. And then it glitches a bit, and and that's it. You're dead.
Race over.
That's it. Exactly.
Ambulance is at the bottom.
Yeah, waiting for you. Lift you off it with a crane.
That's it.
So, by the looks of it, as we come into, beyond the last 10 minutes now.
Lap 13.
Yes.
8 minutes.
Battle I can see at the moment, or the closest person to overtaking is Whitesnake on Why Not C, and he's now getting very close to him. Now he's managed to pass the McLaren of Me Man Moody. He's now making a push for P3. So who was your other one in your prediction? You had Pat's I Am Slow and who? Robin Dobbin.
Yeah, and he's not here, is he? He's in 11th.
My two guys I wanted with Dark Horror. It's a shame Dark Horror missed the button at the start and had to start from the pits because this kind of ruined his race.
But we got Whitesnake, only half a second off. Why not see?
You'll have to get it, okay, let's get it. You're gonna have to just give me like 10 minutes and I'll give it to you, okay? Sorry, what'd you say?
Why not? Whitesnake, he's only half a second off. Why not see?
Yeah.
Coming down the main straight.
From the looks of it, though, I think the Mercedes has got the Chevy down the straight.
Yeah, because now he's a second.
And the power and the torque in the Mercedes is just too much for most cars, I think. But
yeah,
Whitesnake did catch him originally up in the mountain section, so maybe we might see another move made there. But Robin Dobbin getting a little bit close for comfort to Big Time Dave as they come through the mountain. He's not too far off an overtaking move if you can keep it. I don't know what the difference is. I imagine that the Aston Martin will probably outdo it will definitely outdo the McLaren down the straight. It's just whether Big Time Dave has managed to get enough of a gap between the two of them. Just going to stay on board with these guys quickly. Actually, no, we'll see what Whitesnake's doing. Is he? No, Whitesnake's fallen off the back of him a little bit. Robbie Dobbin's got that down by a few tenths there.
Yeah.
And just
has a comfortable lead over Woodward at the moment.
I missed that. Yeah, well, Robin Dobbin has just done that Big Time Dave. I think Dave had a bit of a wobble. It seemed like quite an easy pass for him there. I think that will be the last we see of that battle. Oh! And there goes...
there goes Big Time Dave.
There goes Big Time Dave. Yep, he's off.
You're right there, Dave.
That's going to mean absolutely nothing to him. Being from the good old US of A. Darren Mark, 4 attempts off of somebody, off of Dark Horror, once my screen catches up.
Yeah.
I don't know where he came from. Just stick on board with him for now, quick. See if we can get him down
the thing
straight.
is, you've got Dark Horror, Big Time Dave. Yeah, so you got Big Time Dave in front of Dark Horror as well, and Darren Mark. So this is the closest battle we've got so far, as it stands.
I think with that crash with Big Time Dave, I think he's going to be a sitting duck now with these two guys. I don't think it's going to take much to get past him, probably with the level of damage that he's got, especially on the McLaren.
No, so.
Look at the helicam. Oh, see the helicam's. Okay. Do you know what I've noticed? Sometimes the camera angles glitch, particularly the helicam. So when I've watched on helicam before at Bathurst, this is why I said it to you. Oh, who's that bouncing all off the wall? Look on the McLaren. That's got to be Big Time Dave, isn't it? Yeah, I think he's.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
His car's wrecked.
Poor Dave.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Stay on board with Darren Mark at the moment. Yeah, I noticed that the helicam glitches sometimes because when I watched a replay on here at Bathurst before, and when I was in helicam, when the cars would go over the mountain, the camera would just kind of stay still and it wouldn't follow them over the top. This is what I said to you, that it doesn't actually follow them, and the camera didn't seem to go as high. I've just jumped on board with it now with the helicam, and it was following them over the top of the mountain. It was perfect.
Yeah, it was.
when I was looking at replays from the Paul Ricard race a couple of days ago, Tuesday night, Taco, when I first loaded my replay up of the start of the race, the helicam would zoom so far out that you could barely even see the cars. Like it, you had them coming down the start straight, and the camera would be on the complete opposite side of the track.
Oh, really?
So the camera angle became redundant. It was pointless. Symbols. Oh no, that's not symbols. Oh, Darren, what's going on?
Pats has just lapped him.
Yeah,
I think he was just getting out of the way and went slightly too far right.
Yeah. So as I was looking at the helicam at Paul Ricard, it was. Have we got anyone actually chasing? Doesn't seem to be any battles going on. I think this is probably going to be it. Yeah, the camera, the helicam would zoom so far out that you couldn't see anything. So I did my best with the replays that I could, and then when I went back to it today to have another look, the helicam had changed and it's gone back to normal now. It wasn't zooming out as far, and I think the same has happened with Bathurst previous time. So
yeah, possibly, yeah.
I think the camera angle does like to glitch out every once in a while. Don't know how you stop that, but so I think we've got a big time Dave retirement in the pits.
Oh, Darren Marks just. Oh, he's in the middle of the track.
Just as I
You want
jumped
to get out of there?
now.
You want to get out of there, Darren? Ooh. He's in a sticky situation.
Yeah, he needs to floor that and get that round before whoever that is comes down.
Symbols.
We've got a car park in the mountain. So was that Symbols? Yeah, he's managed to gain a place.
Yeah.
Dark Horrors looks like he's about to get lapped as well by Pats.
Pats has been incredible, doesn't he? Every week.
Yeah. I think he'll definitely be getting promoted next season.
Oh yes.
Although, exciting news, isn't we? We've got two new seasons starting coming up. From what I can remember, is it GT3 Sunday and the GT4s? So from what I've seen, when these seasons finished, as we've got the dreaded PS5 update coming out, I believe we're going to have two shortened championships, from what I can tell.
Yeah, because you've got the GT3 British thing as well, haven't they?
So we're doing.
Oh, that might be PC, sorry.
No, it is PS. It's so I think we're doing. I think it's the same calendar for both. I think. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry. So I've just remembered. So the GT3s are doing a British championship. So we're doing all 5 British tracks, I think.
Yep, Snetterton, Oulton Park, Brands, and the other 2.
Silverstone.
Donington.
I don't know where
Silverstone.
I imagine Silverstone was on there. And the GT4 guys are doing a international continental type thing where they're doing, I think, KLM and other tracks like that. Maybe a couple, Laguna Seca, I think. So that's what's going to be going on for the next few weeks after these 2 championships.
I have seen it. But I can't remember where.
I think they're in the announcements or one of the page chats. I've definitely seen it somewhere, but that's the plan for for what's going to happen with the GT4 and the GT3 Sundays after they finish, which I believe both of them are going to finish roughly at the same time. I think both championships have only got a couple of races left each, 2 or 3 races. So, and then obviously we have the update. All the other championships like Taco and Mixed Mondays are all going to end around the same time as well. So, and then we just have to see what the update brings.
The leader has finished the race.
Pretty much run out of people to follow now. Everyone just seems to be. Well, actually saying that.
Well, that's it. Pats has finished.
Whitesnake's still clambering over the back of Why Not See here. Could see a grandstand finish here.
A last minute dive bomb.
Yep. Why not?
Yeet! Straight in the chicane.
Yeah, that's it. Go on, White Snake. Want to see you yeet it across the grass. And
Saves your vote and chopping it.
that's it.
Where is your vote? Is he in the other group?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't think he races GT4, does. Oh, he's getting close to him. He's got to make the move at this last corner, though. I don't think he's got the... No, he's not got the closing speed.
He's not got the grunt.
Oh, I don't know. Has he gone for it? Oh, no. Oh, unlucky.
Oh, that was brilliant.
He tried it.
I'm going to have to save that replay.
Yeah, that's a good one. It was worth a try, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. He's always right. Anything's worth a try, isn't it?
I think even if you'd wiped him out, you could have still just waited for him and let him pass.
Yeah.
That's what I'd do anyway, if it was me. We've got the final few runners coming around.
The fireworks are going off here at Mount Panorama.
That's it. And they are going off for...
Jay had a hell of a drive. 10th to 6th.
It did, yeah.
Pats was 50 seconds.
I think that's going to be it for that. So let's just quickly pop one more replay on. And that is it, I believe. So, congratulations to Pats. Your prediction nearly came true, but not quite.
Not quite.
Dark Horror.
Yeah, he's my driver of the day.
Good drive from... Well, I mean... I shouldn't have started from the pits, realistically, but... I think he would have done good things if he didn't. He seems to do really well.
But yeah, he gets my driver of the day.
Yeah, I'd
10th, well, last. I know we're halfway up the first straight as well.
Let's have a little look where everyone finished. A Dark Horror, yeah, P4 he started. Do you know what? Fearless White Snake. Just trying to see where everyone finished.
And Woodward started 16th.
I was just about to say that. I think I'm going to go for Woodward for mine. I think he had one of the biggest jumps in places, from what I can tell. Where did Trove start? Trove White Snake.
5th.
So Trove started 5th, did he?
Yeah.
And he finished 5th. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, my I'm gonna give my my one to N Woodward 04, and Lurchys is giving his to Dark Horror. Both of who new drivers and done really well. So congratulations to them. Congratulations to the podium. Congratulations to the winner. Do you want to give us a rundown, Lurch?
Can do. So, we have our winner, of course, is Pats 24. In second place on the podium is I Am Slow. Taking the last place on the podium is Why Not See. Then in 4th we have White Snake, Trow in 5th. FRL J Williams in 6th. Good race from him. N Woodward, and also an amazing race from him, in 7th. Bo Huntbat in 8th. Robin Dobbin in 9th. The Dark Horror come from last to 10th. And that's his finishing position, so that rounds off your top 10. Symbols 11th. Dark Horror. It's going up. No, it's stopped. I've lost it all. Wasn't quick enough.
I've lost them as well. Anyway, that'll do. It's fine. I think everyone knows roughly where they finished. So, with that, where are we next week? I've forgotten already. Paul Ricard. So, as we come to our penultimate race, but other than that, it's nice speaking to you. We'll see you lot next week, and Lurch, I'll see you in a minute.
Nice.
Catch you later.